Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today the Ginyu Force team is finally complete on Global. I would say this is one of the, a lot of people aren't happy that we just got the Resurrection F Blues and not Trunks and Vegeta, but I would say one of the good things out of them coming early is that we are getting this Tech Ginyu finally. I feel like it's been forever since they've come out on JP, and I've been waiting for them to come on Global. And I do think overall it's better the Resurrection Blues came because it's way more skippable. And I got my stones ready for Dragon Ball Heroes. I'm probably gunning to Rainbow the Banner, to be honest. I did it last year. It's very easy to Rainbow Dragon Ball Heroes units because you get guaranteed features on every multi, right? So anyways, that's another video for another day. But today we want to look at this Tech Ginyu. And this is also going to be kind of a team showcase. So in this video, I'm also going to show one of my favorite teams in the game. And it's the Ginyu Force team. But I think this is the... For generic purposes, I would say, like, if you're just generalizing, I would say this is the best Ginyu Force team build. Now, obviously, this team build will change based on what events you're doing. But if I were to, like, take Captain Ginyu as the leader and make the best team I can possibly make with him as the leader, just in general, not knowing who my enemy is, this is the team I would make. So I'm going to show that special team build. So this is a Tech Ginyu showcase, but it's also showcasing the Ginyu Force team as well. So let's take a look at these guys. So they are a Ginyu Force Key 4 and 130% lead, which I think is actually the highest Ginyu Force lead we have. But obviously you just run AGL Ginyu, who's a 200% passive for the Ginyu Force. It's just not specifically the Ginyu Force team, right? Super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does colossal damage, but the 18 key is pretty wild. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, mega colossal, and then raises extreme class allies attack by 30%. So if you are in a situation where you can get these guys in like slot 1, they are like attack buffing the rotation, right? And then their passive is Key plus 3, attack and defense 59, plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% per Ginyu Force on the team up to 59, extreme class allies attack and defense 30, and then this is wild, an additional attack and defense 29% for Ginyu Force. So this is essentially a Ginyu Force 60% support. Now you notice in their passive they do a lot with 5/9s. 5/9 stands for Goku, or it sounds like Goku in Japanese, and because this is the Ginyu transformed in Goku's body, they went ahead and did all the 5/9s in there, right? So, I mean, so we've got this guy basically as a 60% support, and then we've got Jason Birder as a 60% support. Like, the thing that makes this team so crazy, so let's get into the team build a little bit. You can see full level 10 links here. Here's what makes the team so crazy. Ginyu, the leader, is a support unit. Jason Birder, 60% support. Physical Ginyu, support unit, and I think they support higher, pretty decent amount too. What are they? Let me just double check. Plus all allies Key 3 attack and defense 30. Okay, so they are just 30%. I thought they had higher than that, but they do orb chain, which is crazy. Another 60% support, and then what I'm running in the last slot, the only non-Ginyu Force member I'm running is AGL Turles. AGL Turles is ridiculous though. Very good support unit with his EZA. Very, very good, ridiculous defensive unit, offensive unit. I really love AGL Turles here, right? Now, if you wanted it to be like full Ginyu, I think that last slot could be physical Raccoon, could be AGL Birder, something like that. But I just feel like Turles is such a strong unit. So to me, right here, this is my definitive like favorite AGL Ginyu team build, right? And the other thing that's really cool about this team build you're going to see in this video, not counting the friend unit, my whole team is Rainbow full level 10 links. So I can feel like truth for once on one of these videos. This is a full maxed out team. So let's go and hop in. And we're just going to decimate the Legendary Vegeta event here. Just because we can let our AGL Ginyu stack up and kind of go crazy, right? So actually our first turn with Tech Ginyu is going to be really, really good. So I'm going to keep them on rotation. And we'll probably end up keeping them on rotation with an AGL Ginyu just to kind of show them off. And this here is perfect. We'll put Raccoon and Goldo in slot 1. Honestly, once this team gets going, Legendary Vegeta event will not be able to contain this team. This team is far too powerful. I guess this Ginyu's just missing a super. I suppose that's fine. But let's let Raccoon and Goldo get built up here. And then we're really going to take a look at the Tech Ginyu and look at their stats. But what I would say is they're basically just a... They're very similar to the physical Ginyu, but they're just a little bit better. Like, the physical Ginyu and the Tech Ginyu are two of the best Ginyu Force, are two of the best free-to-play units in the game. And they both happen to be on this Ginyu Force team. I mean, they really did, like, just such a perfect job of taking a very limited team and they just made it like perfect. Like the team has everything it needs. It has tanking, it's got support, it's got very offensive units. It's just crazy, right? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I suppose we're gonna do this, and let's see. Yeah, we get 5 out of 7 there. All right, so 5 out of 7 links. Let's put Tech Ginyu in slot 1 and see what they can do. Remember, in slot 1, they are going to 30% attack support the rest of the rotation. Let's see what they're looking like defensively. So 258k defense starter turn, but they get a great attack raise, which I believe is a 50% raise. I don't think they get anything else on super. They do not. So, you know, their defense isn't like the craziest, but I mean, they're going to be like 400k defense after super, which is definitely good enough. Like, for a lot of units these days, you just want them to be good enough to like not die from normals in super or in red zone, right? That's pretty much what we're looking at here. So let's see what Tech Ginyu does here for an attack stat. Keep in mind, this is like a floating support unit who just pushed out an 8 mil attack stat. So I had just got done doing my King Cold showcase with Mecha Frieza, and Mecha Frieza did like a 9 mil attack stat. And I'm like, well, what unit, free-to-play unit, can actually do a 9 mil attack stat? Well, pretty much both of these free-to-play Ginyus just shot up over an 8 mil attack stat. Like, just crazy. And these guys are like LRs with like pretty darn good defense, and they're supporting. Like, this Ginyu team is insane. And it's like, I've been using them on global and I like really like them, but I've always felt like there's just that one piece missing, and it was this Tech Ginyu EZA. So I'm so glad we finally got it. Very, very excited. And then at this point, Rikumen Goldo and Ginyu are going to be good the rest of the way, because this legendary Vegeta event, let's be honest, really isn't a challenge anymore. It's been relegated to mainly a showcase stage. It's like just hard enough where like you can get caught with the wrong unit, especially if you're doing a showcase. Like if you're running physical Kid Buu, like he definitely can one-shot you, right? But if you're actually like bringing modern teams, like full good team builds, and you're actually trying, like it's pretty hard to actually lose to this legendary Vegeta event if you have modern units and you're like a veteran player, right? Obviously new players will struggle with this still, because it's still like difficult if you don't have like built up units, right? But if we're talking compared to modern power creep and all that, legendary Vegeta event ain't in it anymore. It's pretty much my showcase stage, and we're just annihilating it. Just crushing through it here. Alright, here's Tech Ginyu again. Now, I'm going to see how well he links with just AGL Ginyu. Oh yeah, with AGL Ginyu, like that's a good rotation, 5 out of 7. So we're going to put him in slot 2, and we're going to get 6 out of 7. This is great. So yeah, you can just run him on rotation if you want to. Either of the Ginyus are fine on rotation. But I would say, I guess, if you could choose one or the other, I would do Tech Ginyu on rotation, because then even in slot 2, he's going to add 30% attack to your slot 3 unit. And as we saw last time, that physical Ginyu with the extra 30% attack did over an 8 mil attack stat. I have never hit that hard with physical Ginyu before. And so this Tech Ginyu is really bringing out the best in the rest of the team. Dude, this team's so good. Like, I just can't state it enough. I almost want to... there's a couple things I want to do, because obviously the Gammas are, like, ridiculous, too. I almost want to take, like, the Gammas and just, like, sweep the God event. See if I can literally just sweep every stage of the God event, and I kind of want to do with this Ginyu team, too. The problem is having enough time to, like, sit and record those videos. Maybe I should do a stream where I just, like, stream going through the God event and just sweeping with Gammas and with Ginyus. That would be kind of fun. So, yeah, there was over 7 mil attack stat. And then physical Ginyu, 7.5 mil. Like, just crazy. Like, and these units are completely free. So this is, like, literally, if you're a new player, anyone that hops into my Discord that's a new player, like, they'll ask, like, what should I be doing? The first thing I tell them all is get the Ginyu squad done and get the Bardock team done. Because here's the thing. You want to get this Tech Ginyu EZ8, you need a full EZ8 Bardock squad to do it. So you might as well get the Bardock team done, get the Ginyu team done. You use both of those teams to help each other with their EZ8s, get all the main EZ8s done, then start cranking out these LR EZAs, because they're really good. And here's the thing. With Tech and Physical Ginyu, like, they don't have to be on the Ginyu team. They still support all allies on other teams, and they're a little bit weaker because they get stats based on Ginyu Force, but as LRs, they still have good enough stats on their own to be used on other teams. So you could use them on, say, a Space Traveling Warriors team, or a Terrifying Conquerors team, or something like that, if you really wanted to, right? They're very good floating support units. And they might be better options than what you have in your box. So it all depends on your team, but it feels good to get like, actually between Mecha Frieza, King Cold, and then this Ginyu Easy 8, it's actually feeling nice to get some like pretty good feeling free-to-play units, right? Because there have been a string of like a lot of pretty bad and underwhelming ones. I would say like the Metal Coolers was also very good. Like I was very happy with the Metal Coolers. I think the Tech Cooler was fine. But there have been so like the Year 7 free-to-plays were just like so underwhelming. Like I've never touched them. Like Goku and Chi-Chi, they have a Ghost Usher. That's about it, right? Compared to the Year 6 free-to-play units, we were just spoiled with how good those were. But it's very nice. And I always tell people, like, I think every free-to-play is worth grinding up just to get them, because sometimes there's rewards tied to them, or you need them to awaken or easy other units. You just never know when you're going to need them, so you might as well just do it if you have free time, right? I don't know if I don't think I dare put Tech Ginyu in slot 1 here. I mean, 265k defense is fine, but he's like all-out type disadvantage here, so I'd rather just leave AGL Ginyu. Let AGL Ginyu stack his defense. Should get a pretty nice attack stat here from our boy Tech Ginyu. And let's see what happens here, how bad we take out this Vegeta. But we're going through this legendary Vegeta event like lightning fast, right? And because this is kind of just like a full team showcase. Alright, took a little bit of damage there. Ginyu hasn't had a lot of time to stack yet. So this Vegeta can still hit hard, right? Like I said, he's not necessarily a pushover, so when you're doing showcases, you do have to be careful. But I have no doubt that this Ginyu team is just going to heal back that health like no problem. With the amount of defense AGL Ginyu gets up to, he can just heal you back like instantly. And there's another 7 mil attack stat. So just very consistently, I would say after Super, this guy's at like a 400k attack stat. And just very consistently like 7 to 8 mil attack stats. Like just ridiculous. And you see it's been no problem getting 18 key supers with the way that he links and has key. Like it's just very easy, right? Now, I could transform this Ginyu here to heal. Look at that, 600 and whatever K defense. Crazy. It's actually really unfortunate that I don't have any AGL orbs here. Because that, oh, actually, if I do this, these physical orbs should heal a little bit. There we go. We got a little chunkage back, like 10-15% right there. And I think Raccoon and Goldo will probably just take him out. And then I think we're already on the last phase. We're already on Evolution Blue Vegeta. So this Ginyu team just cutting through it like butter. And here's the thing. As good as this team is, power creep is so insane. Because this team does pack a lot of punch. I think as you get these Ginyu stacked up, like they're hitting hard. They're doing additionals. I think the 2 LRs are hitting pretty hard. But dude, the Gammas, like, they just deal so much damage. Power creep is crazy. But I'd say this is a very, like, the Ginyu team is probably one of the most well-balanced teams in the game in that it's like so defensive and so good in hard content, but does have enough offense too, which I really like just that balanced approach that we have, right? Alright, I don't know. I could test the waters here a little bit and put Tech Ginyu in slot 1. Let me see. Yeah, sure, let's try, because there's only one attack coming. Now, if he gets supered right away, he's definitely going to take some damage here. We wouldn't die, though. Like, yeah, like this Vegeta's not doing like 500k, right? And we're type neutral, so we should be okay. Yeah, double-digit normals, and then 7.3. Just very consistent. What a good unit, man. What a great free-to-play unit. I'm so happy. My Ginyu team is finally complete. This team is awesome. You know, like, before Gammas came out, right? Like, when I was initially running a lot of the Red Zone stages, if I was kind of stumped or not sure what team to bring, I'll just be like, yeah, let's just bring the Ginyu team. Because this Ginyu team is just, you know, Raccoon and Goldo is, like, hands down one of the best defensive units in the game. Jason Birder, their dodge chance is heavy enough that, like, you can rely on their dodge and they can just dodge out in, like, these Red Zone fights. So, yeah, they're good, man. This whole team is just so good. And the fact that I have them all rainbowed full level 10 links just makes it even better. Even better. What a great team. And the thing is like, let's say you just got AGL Ginyu. AGL Ginyu with, like, all free-to-play units is still, like, a pretty darn good team. Because you have the 2 free-to-play LRs. And then you could have AGL Birder, Physical Raccoon. STR Jace isn't bad as a support with, like, Scouter. Like, don't forget about STR Jace. Is, like, just a solid option. Like, if you're running easier content, like, you could put STR Jace in Turles' slot, because then you have Scouter. But Jace will definitely get one shot in most hard content. So that's the only reason. I wish he was better defensively, because I would love to run STR Jace, like, all over the place. I think he's one of the cooler you know, floating support units you can have, especially for a free-to-play one. It's just hard. All right, so Raccoon and Goldo, they're going to get the Dokkan attack here. So yeah, we're on Blue Vegeta, so we got one more phase here, and then we're going to get up to Evolution. But sure, let's keep it going, because Tech Ginyu, they're going to have type advantage, right? So maybe we can eat a Final Flash and see how well they can tank it. Hopefully after they Super. That would be ideal. I would actually be very curious to see what they take against the Final Flash post-Super. We'll see, though. Raccoon and Goldo should do a lot of damage here. They have type advantage, and it's a Dokkan attack. Oh, yeah. 7 mil. That's a pretty good shot there. There's a chance we could take this Vegeta out. I think so, because Ginyu probably will multi-super here. Let's see. We should look at our AGL Ginyu's defense. They should be building up pretty good by now at this point. And the thing is once you transform AGL Ginyu, then he starts stacking attack, right? So you see, my Ginyu's been pretty consistently in the 6 millish range, right? But you get him, you know, he'll stop stacking defense, but you can get some real big offense going. So, I don't know. Maybe for fun, we'll transform him. I don't remember if he loses his support, though. I don't want to lose the support. I'm kind of curious about that now. Let me double check. So, AGL Ginyu, about 600k defense. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let me see. When he transforms, does he still support? I actually don't remember. This is the friend Ginyu, huh? He does not support. So I'm going to keep... I want to keep my Tech Ginyu looking good. So, Tech Ginyu at about 260k defense here. All right, we got... let's see. We got Ginyu floating for support. Tech Ginyu in the middle is going to be looking pretty good. All right, I'm going to leave Tech Ginyu in the middle. Just because there's a lot of Vegeta attacks coming. And if he decides... You know, it's really just a dice roll. Because he's attacking a lot in slot 1, too. He could super in either spot. If he supers, like, before physical Ginyu, we might be out of here. We'll see. He hits really hard. I think he does, like, 700k. All right, we're good. So 7 mil for physical Ginyu. They're going to gain enough defense here that I think they're going to eat a Final Flash just fine. But I'd love to see it on Tech Ginyu. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully Tech Ginyu is the one that takes it. I want to see them tank this. Come on. All right. We got a good chance here. I think we got a pretty good chance. And then 7.6. Once again, very consistent. 7.5 to 8 mil attack stats for this guy. All right. Give me a Final Flash. I want to see him tank it. Come on, Vegeta. Come on, Vegeta. Oh, is he not going to do it? Oh, he didn't do it. All right. Well, it was still fun to try, right? I think he would have tanked it, though. He would have taken damage, I think, but with type advantage and like 400k defense, I think he would have tanked it like for maybe 200k or something, which would have been fine. How is it? Yeah, Evolution Blue Vegeta is pretty much down to nothing here. I'm sure. Let's just take another turn. Look at my AGL Ginyu. This is my Rainbow Ginyu. Just casually at a mill defense. Sure. Let's go ahead and... oh, I can't transform. That's right. My health isn't low enough. I was going to say, let's transform and start attacking. But you can see we very easily healed back up between the Dokkan attack and grabbing same type orbs. Very easy to heal. Jason Birder could be in trouble here because they cannot dodge. Raccoon and Goldo, though, they're gonna eat the attack probably for double digits. I think they eat this guy for double digits for sure. With all their defense and guard and yeah. Alright, so AGL Ginyu, he's going to eat this for sure. If he gets supered, it'll be fine. He will tank it like a boss. Jason Birder, they wouldn't get one shot because they are building up some defense. Alright, so he's attacking the wrong unit here. Ginyu's going to tank pretty darn good. Double digits, I'm sure. Yeah, double digits for sure. He did get his defense lowered, so now he might only be 700k defense instead of a mil. Oh well. Jason Birder here, 3 mil attack stat, pretty good. Alright, we'll get one more turn here. We'll finish off Evolution Blue Vegeta. Call this Ginyu showcase pretty darn complete. Very impressed with these guys, though. Very impressed indeed. Great team. Great team for difficult content. Alright. So it looks like we're going to get one more attack stat in, depending. I mean, Vegeta could decide to be cheeky and dodge a bit, which is fine if he wants to. There's no way he's living this whole rotation, though. Alright, well, Tech Ginyu in slot 1. I want to see if we can tank. 250k starter turn defense once again. He gets, I think, 30 or 50%. I want to say it's 50% on super. So yeah, I think he's going to be over 400k. Or around 400k, in that range. Alright, so 7.6. Just very nice, hefty, solid attack stats. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. And then Vegeta is out of here. So, anyways, guys, there you go. Tech Ginyu, man. Very good unit. Love this Ginyu Force team. Let me know what you guys think of these units. If you guys need help on like how to get these units and obtain them or team building, feel free to hop into my Discord. It's in the description of all my videos. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all on the next one.